from Peninsula TV Studios in San Carlos, SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle present this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to Quiz Kids, the show where the smartest kids in the Bay Area use all their speed, knowledge, and collaboration and get the chance to win some incredible prizes. And we've got two incredible teams for you today. Over here, we've got the Sacred Heart Gators. And over here, we have the Woodside High School Wildcats. And without further ado, let's get started as we play the collaboration round. Gentlemen, welcome to Quiz Kids. I have here a series of questions, and in this first round, you will be playing as a team. I'll ask your team a question. You'll have about 5 seconds to collaborate. Then your captain, Jacob over here, Dan over here, will give me the answer you think would score you 10 points. Right answer, you get the points. Wrong answer, the other team gets to collaborate and possibly steal those points away from you. And we'll ask back and forth these questions until we hear the buzzer signal the end of the round. Good luck to both teams. Sacred Heart, you get the first one. When W equals -3, what is the value of W squared plus 2W plus 1?
4, I think.
Dan.
4.
That's it, 4. What play, inspired by Elvis Presley's stint in the Army, tells of a rock star who joins the Army after he kisses a girl named Kim in Sweet Apple, Ohio? Jacob.
Sweet Home Alabama?
No, I'm sorry, that's not quite it. Can you guys tell me the answer?
No idea.
Rumble Down Under? I'm done.
Oh, don't do that. Rumble Down Under?
Rumble Down Under, that's even closer, but it's Bye Bye Birdie. Did you ever hear that?
Right.
Yeah.
I stage managed that place.
Next question. What South American country contains the Atacama Desert?
Chile.
Chile, that's right. The condition known as goiter is caused by an enlarging of what gland located near the throat? Thyroid. The thyroid gland, that's right. What actor is featured in a recent DVD that includes his classic films Limelight, The Gold Rush, Modern Times, and The Great Dictator?
Charlie Chaplin.
That's my impression. Well done. That's as vocal as I get with him anyway. Next question to Woodside. It recently invited all living winners of the Pritzker Prize for Architecture to submit designs for its new building in New York. Name this world organization that could also use a new building in Iraq after a suicide bomber blew up its compound there in August of 2003. Jacob, your answer.
Olympic Committee?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it.
I guess the UN? United Nations?
UN, that's right. Here's your next question. In August 2003, the U.S. women's team, led by Chelsea Memel, overcame injuries to win the World Championship in what Olympic sport?
Tennis or soccer?
It's not soccer. Tennis is a team. Soccer.
Okay. Soccer?
No, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Basketball?
No, gymnastics. But you get the next question, Woodside. What mythological king was the subject of a 3-play set by Sophocles, whose third play shows him dying at Colonus?
Oedipus?
They're right. Yes, that's right. Pay no attention to these people over here. The 400th anniversary of her death is being celebrated in 2003 with an art show containing many of her royal portraits. Name this daughter of Henry VIII who ruled England from 1558 to 1603.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? The first?
That's right, Elizabeth I. I needed more. The old Crosby, Stills and Nash tune about taking the Marrakesh Express train from Casablanca going south is talking about cities in what West African country? Jacob?
Kenya?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
No, it's Morocco. Morocco?
Yes, it's Morocco. What a loud and lively crowd. I think I heard the buzzer, and that means that right now Woodside has 20 points and Sacred Heart has 60. You're in the lead, gentlemen. And we will come right back and meet our teams after these messages. Welcome back. Sacred Heart Gators, Dan Brady. Dan, when I talk to you and your teammates, it's like I start to imagine that Sacred Heart is like a small island nation. There's so many unusual things going on.
Yeah, that's what I try and make it, you know.
On your student council last year, you were the Fine Arts Chair.
Yeah.
And you rewrote the Constitution.
After I was elected student body president, I took the Constitution and I reworked it a little bit.
What were some of the what was one of the major changes you made?
I'd say the two biggest changes was, first of all, giving myself judicial power, the presidency judicial power, and I also gave myself power of appointment. So there's certain positions that I had the power to appoint.
And the school went along with you basically becoming a monarch.
Yeah, no, I think the council last year unanimously approved my changes. I don't think they read them. They just said, okay, everyone in favor of Dan's changes, and everyone said aye, and then that was
Well,
it.
you all deserve what you get. Scott Norton.
Yes, sir.
Scott, you and Dan are both very much involved in the arts, specifically as an actor. And you just completed a production of a very controversial play, The Laramie Project. How did that go?
Oh, it went wonderfully.
What part did you play?
I played Rob Debris, which is the sergeant for the sheriff's office.
Okay.
As well as Moises Kaufman.
Oh, wow, who runs the whole company that created the play.
Right.
Right, so did you get good response?
Oh, yes. I mean, everyone that saw it loved it. And
Good.
It was even supported by the institution.
You're also a filmmaker.
Oh, I try to be, yes.
Yes, well, you make some controversial films too, don't you?
Oh, not too controversial.
No? What was your last film about?
The last film we made was for the freshman retreat, which is about finding God. And so we went around in public and polled people about what they thought about God, how they found God, and what God's relation to man was.
That's not controversial at all.
Well,
Well, good. Did you get some interesting responses?
definitely.
Good. And a freshman, Billy Rowan, little Billy Rowan, joining this group of damaged goods here. Sweet Billy Rowan, you're a freshman, but you are the senior class rep. Could you explain how that could be? What idiot would make you the senior class rep?
Well, first off, I was appointed by Dan Brady. And they had no seniors who ran for class representative, but they had more than enough freshmen. So.
Okay. Who ran for senior class rep?
And there's nothing in the Constitution that says
All right.
that
And in your spare time, you read the encyclopedia. What's your favorite letter?
Well, the A's pretty good, but I'm gonna have to go with the M.
The M.
It's pretty big.
Oh, good. So, big M for Billy Rowan. Okay, let's give a big hand to your big M, Kevin Morris. Well, Wildcats, I would love to talk to you, but we're out of time, so thanks for coming. Jacob Grin. Hello, Jacob. You're a senior, and you are involved with something called the Anna Eshu Student Advisory Board, which sounds very interesting, the things you do, and very influential, potentially. What is that?
Yeah, well, we get together twice a month, every 2 weeks. And so then we choose a topic. For instance, last year we chose privacy, and then we break up into subgroups and we research it and write a pretty comprehensive report paper on it. And then after we do that, it gets submitted into the Library of Congress and can be potentially used in future legislation on the topic.
Wow, so someone could refer to your paper and say that this is the finding here and we'd like to support this view.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. Do you think you might want to get involved in politics or political action in the future?
I might, yeah.
Good for you. Brandon Wiebe.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Brandon. You and Jacob are both managing editors of the school paper.
That's correct, the Woodside World.
The Woodside World. How do you rate that as a paper? You think it's a pretty good paper?
Really good quality, or quantity rather.
So it's a large
we
paper. It's
put
a heavy
out-
paper.
Yeah, we probably put out more than any other school I've seen.
In
so-
terms of pages.
In terms of pages, yes.
Is there anything good inside in terms of writing?
Yes, there's some stuff around some different pages.
Good. You're also an Eagle Scout.
That's correct, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
What was
you.
your project?
I rebuilt a retaining wall at Edgewood Park.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you
very
very
exciting.
much.
Everyone can walk by Edgewood Park and see that and know that you
That's
you
right.
put something
Yeah.
there. And then Tim Bichet.
Hello.
Tim, you're a sophomore, and evidently from your bio, Brandon is your idol because you're sort of copying everything he does.
Not exactly, but kind of.
You also are a reporter for the Woodside World.
Yes.
What do you cover?
School news.
School news, okay. And you're a life scout, so you'll be heading to your Eagle too.
Yep.
Great. When do you think that'll happen? You have any idea?
No.
Well, I'm sure it'll happen soon. And you're also a pretty good soccer player, huh? Work with your team, and you play with the AYSO?
CYSA.
CYS, okay. Say it.
CYSA.
CYSA. Thank you very much. And enjoy soccer?
Yeah.
Good. You think you're a good player?
Okay.
Good. Brandon can't do it like you can, right?
No.
See? Let's give a big hand to your coach, Mr. Sam Malouf. And how about putting our hands together for my coach, our judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. All right, we want to play some more, so you go and listen to these messages and then come right back and join us, you hear? Welcome back. Gentlemen, put your hands on your buzzers. It's time to play the lightning round. Okay, guys, the questions are still worth 10 points, but this time you're playing for your team by yourself. You will listen to the question as I ask it. The first person to buzz in will get the chance to answer for your team. If you give me the right answer, you score 10 points. If not, the other team gets to collaborate. Captain gives you the right answer, and they'll steal the points. If you buzz in before I complete the question, I will not continue the question. You'll have to answer with the information that you were given. If you get it wrong, I will repeat the question for the other team, okay? So here we go with the first lightning round question. Good luck, both teams. What major body of water is bordered on the south by the Canadian province of Ontario and on the east by... Yes, Dan.
Hudson Bay.
That's right. What TV detective has long been played by cross-eyed trench coat? Yes, Dan.
Colombo.
That's correct. The Elizabeth Barrett Browning poem that begins with the words, "How do I love thee," continues with what 5-word phrase? Tim.
Let me count the ways.
That's right. What term is used to describe Mercury and Venus because they are closer to the sun than Earth, unlike the superior planets such as Jupiter? Well, I give you a hint. These are the inferior planets. Next question. What NFL team won Super Bowls with quarterbacks Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman? Yes, Dan.
The Cowboys.
That's correct. Dallas Cowboys. What 19th century composer's works include the biblical oratorios of St. Paul and Elijah? Mendelssohn, Felix Mendelssohn. What type of political poll asks people about their votes after they've done voting? Dan.
Exit poll.
It's an exit poll, that's correct. And the next question, what state contains the military prison at Fort Leavenworth? Yes, Dan.
Virginia.
No, I'm sorry. It's just a few miles west of the Missouri border.
Arkansas?
No, it's Kansas. What John Lennon song ends with the words, "And the world will live as one"? Dan.
Imagine.
That's right, Imagine. What letter follows alpha, beta, and gamma in the Greek alphabet? Jacob.
Delta?
Correct. If two angles are complementary and one is 38 degrees, what is the other? Dan.
52.
That's right, 52. Which major college football conference is experimenting with video replay this season and may need it for the Michigan-Ohio State game? Brandon.
Pac-10.
I'm sorry?
Pac-10.
Can I accept that, Judge? No, I'm sorry, I can't. I need another answer.
I know, but the league is NCAA. NCAA?
No, the Big Ten is what we're looking for.
Sorry, Scott.
One famous painting by Andy Warhol shows what company's red and white soup cans? Dan.
Campbell's.
That's right. 2, 4, 6, or 8 years, according to the Constitution of the Confederacy. How long was the term of its president? Scott.
4.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
6.
6 is right. And that signals the end of the round. And we see right now with 50, Woodside over here, but with 130, Sacred Heart has a commanding lead. So while I train this audience when and where to applaud, you watch these messages and come back to play Extreme Lightning Round with us. See you soon. Right. See, that's not hard. All right, it's time for us to play the Extreme Lightning Round. Gentlemen, the play stays the same, but the point values are doubled, so here we go. In what city would you find a museum of the U.S. Constitution on Independence Mall? Billy.
Philadelphia.
That's correct. What Cuban-born queen of salsa died of cancer in 2003? Dan.
I don't know. It's Selena.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
No.
Don't know. It's Celia Cruz. In Tolstoy's Anna Karenina, what count gets Anna pregnant? Count Vronsky. What once nearly extinct animal is the official state mammal of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Wyoming? Jacob.
Prairie dog?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Buffalo. Bison?
Yes, the bison or the buffalo, that's right. What sport's new U.S. Open Court of Champions includes Rod Laver, Jimmy Connors, and Chris Evert? Tim.
Golf.
Nope, that's incorrect.
Tennis?
That's what they played. Yes, tennis. In music, what is the term for a curved line that connects two of the... Yes, Brandon.
Slur.
No, I'm sorry. That connects two of the same notes together. Dan. Well, it's a tie. What is the official currency of Russia? Scott.
The ruble.
That's correct. Babe Ruth's birthplace and Fort McHenry are just two of the landmarks in what eastern city that also is home to Johns Hopkins University? Scott.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Correct. What TV show gave its 4 supporting cast members big raises in 2003 so that the rest of... Yes, Billy.
Friends.
No, I'm sorry. So that the rest of the Barone family can feel the love too.
Sopranos?
Everybody Loves Raymond. The play A Streetcar Named Desire takes place in the French Quarter of what city? Scott.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yes. What's the reciprocal of 9? Scott.
1/9.
That's correct. What Major League Baseball team plays its games at Minute Maid Park? Jacob.
Devil Race?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Diamondbacks.
The Houston Astros. What philosopher is the subject of a 1787 painting by Jacques-Louis David that shows him after he drank the hemlock? Dan.
Sophocles?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Aristotle?
Nope, it's Socrates. Sophocles wrote some plays, as I recall. In Article 10, the U.S. and Britain agreed to work towards eliminating slave trafficking. Name this 1814 treaty that ended the... Yes, Dan.
Treaty of Paris?
No, I'm sorry. This 1814 treaty that ended the War of 1812.
Treaty of Hent.
I know he wants to say it. Ghent, yes, or yes, you got it. What? It's Hent? Hent.
You gotta move, sort of.
Hent.
Yeah, there you go.
What state contains Myrtle Beach and Hilton Head Island? Brandon.
South Carolina.
That's correct. And that signals the end of the game, and we show 90 over here with 270. Sacred Heart wins the game. Woodside, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and have a great year putting out that heavy paper of yours and playing soccer and all the other things you do. And Sacred Heart, you played magnificently, and you will come back in a couple of months and play in our second round, so we will see you soon. And we hope we'll see you really soon. If you'd like to be in our studio audience, please call us at 650-637-1936, and we will send you free tickets. Otherwise, keep your station glued, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters help to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle. Tournament champions will win an all-expenses-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Mr. Friedman's wardrobe provided by Dan Newell, distinctive men's clothing of San Mateo. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Misha's Cafe and Catering of San Carlos, Molly Stone's Markets, Sam Trans, Century Theaters, Jamba Juice, Silver Terrace Nurseries, The Tea Party, Target, AEIS, Ronald Bland, and the San Mateo County Office of Education.